Okay, again, we are back right here on the channel, and we're going to speak about this very important information on the topic of today as well, because you need to understand about all of us. Last time to the previous video, I spoke about the dream, how to dream. The dream starts with planning. If you do not have a dream or if you did not plan, therefore, that is not a dream, but it's a wish. So we spoke about that. Now, just to connect with this one, let's speak about how to follow your dream. For you to reach the dream, now let's forget a little bit about getting the money from the inheritance and stuff. That is what we spoke about on the previous video. But now let's speak about for you to reach somewhere. Let's say you have ever dreamt of becoming a musician, for example, because I'm a musician. So I think this topic is going to be closer to that. I'm just saying that even if you are someone who's closer to business, whatever business that you want to do, or the studies, you want to achieve some certain studies, and after that you want to get a job or create your business and stuff. Let's say at the end, now we're speaking about the end. At the end, you are going to want to be something. You want to be a professional, musician, a professional attorney, of course, whatever, businessman, businesswoman, and stuff. But now, in most cases, hey, there's a young toy. Of course, yes, now, in continuation of what we're talking about, okay, I had a problem with the load shedding. So that is why actually there is a bit of this change. But of course, let's proceed. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Tsela Bright Music. That's where we can get plenty of these advices also, and at the same time to get to be serenaded with some beautiful music. And oh my goodness. Okay, let's proceed. Now we're talking about the journey to reach your destiny, which is where your dream will say, wow, my dream came true. Olo, ololo. Yeah. So why we say you need to follow the right processes and the right steps. The right steps of reaching your goal, reaching your success, where you'll say that the promised land has been reached. But now, we always need to find ourselves to be there on the final crafts, where we see people there shining, where we see people enjoying their life, seen on TV, driving very expensive and luxurious cars, dressed in very expensive clothes, having expensive cell phones, all those clothing. So we forget the path in which we need to walk, the journey that we need to travel before we reach there. So it is three things. It's where you're still planning and having whatever that you wished for. Now you're writing down, I want to achieve this and stuff. I want to grab that. I want to meet these people. It is those things. You are still there on the planning phase. But now you get on the rough patches of where you are going to do or where you are going, which is the journey of reaching your success, which is the most important part of where you may find yourself at. Before you reach somewhere, you must walk, you must go somewhere. That is very important. So that journey is the one that we need to make sure that we follow it, and very carefully so, because you might get some distractions along the way. You might get some disturbances, all those loopholes that you can able to get into, those troubles and tribulations that we're going to come across on the road. It's very difficult. That's why it needs a serious and thorough planning. It needs the strength. It needs also wisdom. This is very important. That is why I made sure that no matter the load shedding has hit, but let me finish off this video and give you this very important information for you at least to share, so that you can be able to know as to what you need to do tomorrow when you wake up, or even starting from today. Very important. Remember, there are plenty of people out there who are looking forward to step with you. There are those who are just watching when you do things, and then they say, want to see the results. Whether is he or she is going to achieve that. Will he manage to get to the promised land? And there are those who just don't know themselves. They just go with the flow. But you're going to meet them along the way. There are those who have planned that we do not want to see any person succeed in front of us. You're going to meet those mixture, those type of characters, those kind of people, the wish nots, and all those evil people that you are going to walk around. How are you going to maneuver to reach there at the promised land on top? Are you going to make it? Are you going to make it? Are you going to get yourself up there? Are you going to make it, or are you going just to be perished along the way? And that is not the goal for. I don't advise you to go and give up in life. But make sure that you become strong. Be prepared. Know what you want to achieve at first. And know how to achieve it. Are you armed with all the resources to get there? Because one thing for sure that you are going to meet is the people, negative people who are going to, derail whatever that you planned for. Negative people are going to give you those, negative advices to discourage you to go forward. Then if you are weak, you don't know what to do and how to get it, you are just going to turn from there and follow them, go with them to the negative land. But if you know what you are aimed for, you are not going to be shifted the mentality and the dream that you have ever came along with. Your focus must always go there, that you are going to achieve. I want to get myself there. I will stop where I reached my destiny, which is the promised land, where you have ever dreamt of wanting to achieve and get success. That's the journey. You must walk that journey. Some are jealous. They just scrap something and break your machines because they want to disturb you so that you don't get and reach there. Some along the way, they send to these people, whether it's you are a guy, they send to the ladies to come and distract you. Hey, you raped me. You touched me inappropriately. You did this because you are not aware of those things. And then once you are reported or to the police, you may be arrested and stuff. That is going to shift and, disturb your destiny. Many people want to get to their promised land, but they have been disturbed by such things. Because you were doing well and then you were coming up. There is a devil somewhere who's going to say, this guy is getting there. Let's make sure that we up our standard and go and stop him. Just because of you didn't know, you don't have those, the sense of sensitivity. Then that's why you're going to be disturbed so easily. I'm not saying that everyone, we are all human beings. We can make mistakes. But try to think before you do things. Try to see as to what this is going to disturb me if I do this. Because now, for example, it's all about the discipline. Be disciplined when you're doing things that you think are very imperative for your life, that you want to achieve. Hence, I've got a video where I've said, you must learn to say no. There will be those people who comes to you and every time want to try to study, every time want to try to plan for you, write and prepare, you rehearse about your singing, or when you practice your designs. They just come and knock. Accompany me to the shop. When you think of the beverages, wow, everything stops. Then they'll get you by that. To some, they know that when you see girls, wow, they'll always order girls for you. And of course, beautiful ladies, they know that once you see those, then but they know that their motive is to shatter all your plans for life, plans for the future. That's the future killing. Do make sure that you follow your journey, you know your journey, what you can come across, and how to deal with those that you can come across with. Until you reach the promised land, it needs wisdom. It needs you to be focused. It needs you to be disciplined so that you can reach the promised land. You don't just be dilly-dallying and just walking with everyone who's just walking. If they turn, they turn. You turn with them. If people turn to the right, all of them, thousands of them, don't hesitate. Don't feel ashamed of yourself to take the straight line and walk alone, because it's only you who knows the journey and where you are going and what you want to reach on your destiny. We can walk together, but we are not going to the same destiny. That's not a problem. That is not illegal. Walk with everyone if needs be, but you know where you're going. Not everyone should just be shifting you on your journey. You know your destiny. You know where you're going and want to achieve in there. Go. If you go alone, you're going even to be powerful enough because there won't be any distraction around you. People won't be making noise. You'll keep on being revising those plans that we have in order for you to achieve, to reach that promised land at your destiny or at your destination. That is wisdom. I can play with you, I can laugh with you, but when it is time for me to go and plan and do something that is going to build my life, let me go. I'll just say goodbye, bro. See you tomorrow. That's not a problem. That is not insulting or becoming bragging or something. You just know your schedule. You follow your schedule because you are disciplined. People get into music, but within a month or some time, we see you driving expensive cars and all this. You've got the monies, you splash them, you shoot videos, you splash. After some time, you are told that this person now doesn't have money anymore, whatever stuff. It's because you did not plan. You did not read the destiny that you are going to read. To take until you reach the promised land. Now you were at the promised land, but you didn't know how you came about. And what should you expect to stay there on top? You didn't know how to stand there. Actually, this is another topic for another day. How to stand where you are. It's very important. We are going to make another video about this. You can come with whatever, you can have friends, you can do whatever and stuff. But the most important thing is how to stay there on top. Because we're all coming together in numbers, flooding to go there on top. But what is most important, and plenty of the people doesn't realize this, is how to stay on top and still run your game. Very important. Most people are missing out on that. They go there, and then when they reach on top, they start to relax and thinking that, of course, they're already there. Only to find that when you're on top, you already attracted many eyes. Many people knows about you. You are spoken about everywhere, every media, every, social media, everywhere you are spoken about on the radios, TVs, or newspapers and stuff. You are reported about. This person has achieved this. You becoming the example. But don't forget that being an example, it needs discipline and courage. And of course, not forgetting that you must be mindful of your wisdom. That everyone will want to pull you down. But if you have just learned your journey and you felt the difficulties of your journey when you come on top where you are today, I don't really think that you can forget where you come from and how painful it was that you need to lose all just because of this slave queen that comes to you and just do their tricks. So what you need to do, mindful of where you're coming from. Respect the journey. Master the journey that you are going to take until you reach that promised land. It's very important. If you have managed to walk that journey, that is why most people who are taking short corners, their successes, it's not success anyway. The wealth that they have, it's not going to last because they took a very quick route in order to reach where they are now. Driving those expensive cars and stuff, but it's not guaranteed to take long because they took a shortcut. But because of you took that long and harsh, painful road to be where you are today. It's going to last. It's supposed to last. It's definitely supposed to last because you know that you don't owe anyone anything. Very important as that. I'm living with that. Respect and master the journey to reach your promised land. It's very imperative to make sure that you master that journey and you're going to reach there. And it needs what? It requires you to be wise. You need to have discipline. You must make sure that you are not just shaken along the way. You must be strong. People are going to criticize you left, right, and center. Laugh about you. Either your looks, you look like this, you don't have decent clothes, you don't have expensive cell phones, you don't even have a car or so. But it's only you who knows what is here, what you want to achieve. We know plenty of people who doesn't care about how people perceive them. As long as they don't do anything wrong that is out of line or that is illegal. It's just them. They can bath, they can, wear whatever clothes. There's nothing wrong with them. But as long as they know that they want to achieve something. What is roaming in their minds is not what these people are thinking of. Showing off and stuff. No. He's always thinking about that achievement, that dream that I'm chasing. Up until I grab it with my hands. Grab it with my hands. Then they'll get there. They'll start to think and look around. Whatsoever the ears are shut, he's always thinking about the destiny. That route he's walking is the one that is important. If you manage to walk that route, that journey, I'm telling you, you're a star. You're gone. My name is Tsela Bright. Don't forget to subscribe and listen to hear more of this fulfilling and, of course, important advices that you can get right here. This is the motivation that you can get. It's not easy to get it everywhere. Let's share together and let's make sure that we get better day by day. Subscribe to this channel and you're going to get more and more of these advices that I am dedicated myself to give to you and share with you so that we can grow together and be the better people any given time. With me, Tsela Bright. I'm right here on my channel, YouTube. That's where you get me.